What's good? What's good? It's Jason from Nyoka Ball Pythons, and today we're doing a quick video on what I like to refer as hatch boxes. Before we get started, I want to clarify one thing. I make a distinction between an incubation box and a hatch box. Incubation box is your typical box with the vermiculite. When the clutch is laid, you put your clutch in the box to allow it to incubate. With a hatch box, I am doing something a little different. So let's have a look and see what it is I'm talking about when I'm saying a hatch box. Alright, so I am putting away this clutch. This is my fourth clutch of the season, and a really cool one. It's a double het lightning pied bred to a pastel pied het MJ Exantic, hoping for some lightning pieds and pastel lightning pieds. So when we open it up, I actually like to do this before they've pipped, and you can see that a couple of the animals have pipped. I like to do it before they pip, and I'll explain why later, but this clutch kind of snuck up on me and I didn't realize. They kind of pipped a little early actually. So no difference. Let me show you what I do. So this tub is your typical incubation tub. I have vermiculite at the bottom. I added water. They're sitting on a tray. They've been in here for about 58 days. So my hatching tub is really simple. Just some bedding. In here I have cypress. I've also used cocoa husk with great success. Water dish. And I actually have it maybe halfway filled, and this has been sitting in the incubator for a couple days. And what I do is simply just transfer the eggs into the hatching tub. I will say you should wait till your clutch is about 50-55 days before you do this. My telltale sign that they're ready to go into the tub is when the eggs can start to deflate and can be broken apart really easily. So very simple. Just put them in the tub. This one, ooh, nice. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like it's an Exantic. And it will be 100% het for pied. Nice. Simply go in there. The reason why I do this is, first and foremost, I'm going to wash off this tray and use this tub again, because the tub didn't get the vermiculite actually didn't get nasty and grimy from the slime from the snakes. So I'll be using this tub again for another clutch this season. Secondly, I personally don't like for them to shed out in the vermiculite, because they tend to get really dirty, get the vermiculite all over them, and then you gotta rinse them off when they're out of the egg. I like to just leave them alone when they come out of the egg. I'll remove the empty eggs. If the bedding gets really dirty and really funky, I may set up another tub, put it in the incubator for a while to warm up, and then move them into that other hatching tub. But to not stress out the animals, moving them out, washing them off to the animal, I would imagine is very stressful. I want to minimize the amount of stress that I put on these young animals, because it's my own personal theory, but the minimal amount of stress that you put on them, the better start they're gonna have. So once I've done that, this tub will now go back into the incubator, and 2 have pipped so far. When I see a couple others pip, I may cut the rest of the eggs and let them come out, but this tub will go back in the incubator, and these animals will probably get their own individual tubs in a rack, I would say 10 to 14 days from now. Alright, so we are gonna wrap up this video. I do want to say using hatch boxes is a very, very small thing. It's not nothing major. It's not groundbreaking husbandry, but I do believe that when you do a bunch of these little small things, it does make a difference in our keeping and husbandry. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe, and until the next time, peace.